Okay, so we're beginning in child's pose, bringing our big toes together, extending our arms out in front of us, lengthening through the spine. Continue to inhale and exhale through the nose. Get to notice that stretch throughout your ankles. You release pressure in your lower back. Keeping your torso low to the ground, begin to walk your hands over to the right. Placing left palm on right hand, forehead to the ground, left ear, left bicep. And on your next inhale, walking hands over to the left, placing right palm on left hand, forehead to the ground, right ear, right bicep. Slowly walking back to center. Continue to surrender your torso. Surrender your heart. On your next inhale, press into your palms as you roll up, bringing wrists underneath your shoulders and knees under hips, coming into a tabletop. On your next inhale, drop your belly, gaze up at the ceiling. On an exhale, round and curl, bringing chin to chest. Inhale, drop belly, press into palms as you gaze up. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, drop belly. Exhale, round and curl. So we begin to hydrate our spine. Inhale one more time, dropping our belly, tucking our toes, gazing up. Exhale, round and curl. Come back to a neutral tabletop. Bring your right palm underneath your chest. On an inhale, extend left arm up. Exhale, thread left arm underneath right. Bringing left temple to the ground. You can stay here, you can extend right arm up and bring right arm behind your back as you roll right shoulder up towards the ceiling. 2 more breaths here. And exhale, bring right palm to the ground. Inhale, extend left arm up. Exhale, left palm underneath your chest. Inhale, extend right arm up. Exhale, right arm underneath left. Bringing right temple to the ground. And then extending left arm up, bringing left arm behind your back. Roll that left shoulder up towards the ceiling. 3 breaths here. And release, left palm to the ground. Inhale, extend right arm up. Exhale, right palm underneath right shoulder. Coming back into your tabletop. Walk your hands up about 1 inch or 2. And then we're going to dance it out in a few dancing lions. Inhale, circle hips up towards your wrists. And exhale, bring them back towards your heels. We're going 5 circles clockwise, 5 circles counterclockwise. Waking up our joints, hydrating our spine. Nice. Continue to connect your breath with your movement. Creating very organic movements here. And going in the opposite direction. Bend your elbows as much as you need to. Very good, everyone. Nice. And then coming back to your tabletop, you can keep your hands extended up about 1 inch or 2. Shift forward into a modified plank. So your wrists are still underneath shoulders, elbow creases roll forward, core is engaged. On an exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, press into your palms and lift into your cobra. We're going to do a few of these, just still releasing some tension in our spine. Exhale, bring chin to the ground. Inhale, come into your cobra. Exhale, chin to ground. Inhale into your cobra. Press shoulder blades behind your ears. Lift your chest and exhale. Chin to the ground. And 1 more inhale, rolling up. Very good. This time we're going to tuck our toes, bend our knees, shift back into your first down dog. Press into your fingertips, release some of that pressure in your wrists, and bend your knees. Pedal out your feet here. Release that tension in your hamstrings, our calf muscles. Gazing at our thighs or our belly button. On our next inhale, lift your heels. Go ahead and shift your hips from side to side, just releasing tension on our toes. Come back to center and exhale, sink your heels down. Gazing up at our fingers, you can jump, step, or walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, coming into a forward fold. Let it all go. You can step your feet about hips width distance. So taking your 2 fists and just measuring out between your big toes. Micro bend your knees, allow your belly to rest on your thighs, coming into your ragdoll. You can sway your hips from side to side. From your heels to your toes. Releasing some of that tension in our hamstrings, as well as our lower back. And continue to sway, creating very organic movements, flowing with our breath, moving with our breath. You can release your elbows, slowly start to roll up one vertebra at a time. Press into your heels as you do so. Allow the crown of your head to come up last. Roll shoulders back. We're coming to stand in front of our mats. Allow your feet to touch. Coming into your mountain pose. So press shoulder blades together. Chest is lifted. Palms face forward. Take 3 breaths here as we ground ourselves in our mountain pose. You can keep your eyes open or close your eyes as you open up your internal eyes. Slightly tucking your tailbone, press into all 4 corners of your feet. Bringing palms together at heart center. And set an intention for today's practice. Maybe you'd like to work on your breathing. Connecting our breath with every movement. Opening up our hearts. And on your next inhale, extend arms up overhead. Allow your palms to face each other as you lengthen through the spine. Shift your hips forward and exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Frame your feet and step your right foot back. Drop right knee to the ground, coming into a low lunge. Inhale, extend arms up overhead. Biceps to ears, continue to shift your hips forward. Nice. Exhale, frame your left foot. Tuck right toes, lift right knee, step your left foot back into a plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, coming into your cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, bend knees, shift back into down dog. 5 breaths here as we connect with our Ujjayi breathing. Begin inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Continue to fold with your hips. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Bringing palms together at heart center. Nice. Inhale, extend arms up overhead. Shift your hips forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Frame your feet, step your left foot back. Drop left knee to the ground. Start to shift your hips forward. Inhale, extend arms up. Biceps to ears, continue to draw your hips forward. Lengthening through the spine. And exhale, frame your right foot. Tuck left toes, lift left knee. Engage your core and send your right foot back into a plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale into your cobra. Good. Exhale, tuck toes. Bend knees if you need to. Shift back into down dog. 5 breaths here. Continue inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Connect with that ocean-like breath inside of you. Gazing at your hands, step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Bringing palms together at heart center. Very nice. And then just doing one more quick sun salutation. Inhale, circle arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Frame your feet. Step both feet back into a plank. Knees, chin, and chest as we slide our chest through our palms, coming into a straight arm cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, bend knees, shift back into a down dog. 5 breaths here. Continue to connect with your Ujjayi breathing. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And on your next inhale, extend right leg up. Stack your hips, bend your right knee, and make 2 circles, one clockwise and counterclockwise. Stack your hips one more time, and then step your right foot forward to meet your hands. Drop your left heel at a 45-degree angle. Engage your core and extend arms up, biceps to ears, coming into your warrior one. Good. Bend into that right knee. Try to slide that right knee towards the right corner of your mat. 4 deep breaths here. Continue to lengthen through the spine. Press shoulder blades together. Press into the outer edges of your left foot. Very good. Take left hand, circle it down and back as you open up into warrior two. Palms face down. You can keep your left toes at a 45-degree angle or step your left toes back in a 90-degree angle. That'll help open up your hips. Gaze out at your right fingertips. Extend your right arm forward. Flip your palm and exalt your warrior. Slide your left hand down your left leg or wrap it around your lower back. Notice here if you're poking your tailbone out. See if you can tuck your tailbone back in as you engage your core. Exhale, bring right elbow to right knee. Extend left arm up, left bicep to left ear. Five deep breaths here. Very nice. Lengthening through this left side body. Slowly come back into your warrior two. Nice. Flip your left palm Circle left arm up and over to frame your right foot. Engage your core and send your right leg all the way up. And slowly square your hips, drop your right foot to the ground. Inhale, shift into a plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale into cobra. And exhale, tuck toes, shift back into down dog. 5 deep breaths here. Reconnect with your intention. Good. Continue to fold with your hips. And on your next inhale, extend left leg up. Stack your hips, bend left knee, and make 2 big circles, one clockwise and counterclockwise. Stack that left hip over your right and step your left foot forward. Drop your right heel in a 45-degree angle. Engage your core, come up into your warrior one. That right hip starts to shift forward. Bend into your left knee. Biceps to ears, lengthen through the spine. Very good. Take your right hand, circle it down and back as you open up into warrior two. Palms face down, press shoulder blades together, slightly tuck your tailbone. Gaze out at your left fingers, extend forward, flip your palm and exalt your warrior. Wrap your right arm behind your back or slide it down your right thigh. Lengthening through your left side body. Exhale, bring left elbow to left knee. Extend right arm up, right bicep to right ear. Press shoulder blades together so you're rolling up towards that right side body. Engage your core. Breathe in and out through the nose. And slowly come back up into your warrior two. Very good. Flip your right palm, circle right arm up and over to frame your left foot. Engage your core and send your left leg all the way up. Square your hips and drop that left foot to the ground. Inhale, roll into your plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale into your cobra. And exhale, coming into our child's pose. Bring your toes together, knees about the width of your hips, or the width of your mat. Press palms into the ground as you surrender your heart. 5 breaths here. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Very nice. 2 more breaths here. And on your next inhale, press into your palms, shift forward, tuck your toes, shift back into your down dog. Step your feet together. On your next inhale, extend right leg up, stack your hips. Step your right foot forward to meet your hands. Keeping left heel lifted, engage your core and come up into your high crescent lunge. Very good. From here, we're going to take our right hand, slide it down the back of our left thigh. So we're twisting over to the right. Your left palm starts to face behind you. You can slowly start to tilt your head and gaze out at your right shoulder. Continue to bend into your right knee, straighten out that left leg. Very good. On an exhale, swing your arms up and over to frame your right foot. Engage your core, extend your right leg all the way up. Step right foot to the ground. Inhale, extend left leg up. Stack your hips, bend your left knee. Step left foot forward. Keep right heel lifted. Engage your core. Come up into your high crescent lunge. Nice. You want that left knee to stack over your left ankle. Take your left hand, slide it down the back of your right thigh. So your right palm starts to face the wall behind you. Slowly start to twist to the left. Gaze out at your left shoulder. 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Very good. Exhale, swing both arms up and over to frame your left foot. Engage your core. Send your left foot all the way back into your down dog. 5 breaths here. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Hold with your hips. Gaze out at the top of your thighs or your belly button. We're going to gaze up at our hands. You can step, walk, or jump to the front of your mat. Coming into your forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swan dive or reverse swan dive all the way up. Bringing palms together at heart center. I'm just going to face you while I do this. We're just going to do a little side stretch. Your feet can be together, or you can bring your feet about hips width distance. And on our next inhale, circle arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms, reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Notice here if your chest is starting to poke out, if you're kind of arching your back, see if you can slightly tuck your tailbone in as you lengthen. On an exhale, lean towards the right. Inhale, lengthen, coming back to center. Exhale, lean towards the left. Inhale, come back to center. Release your hands and slowly bring your arms down at your sides. Feel that energy flow through your fingers, through your arms. Feel that prana. It's like a cup of coffee. And then coming to the front of our mats, bringing our feet together, going into a flow. Inhale, circle arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Frame your feet. Step both feet back into your plank. Exhale, knees, chin, and chest. Slide your chest through your hands. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, bend knees. Shift back into your down dog. On your next inhale, extend right leg up. And step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee to the ground. And we're coming into our low lunge. Press shoulder blades together. You're framing your right foot. Lead your hips forward. 5 breaths here. With every exhale, see if you can sink your hips a little lower to the ground. Gaze out in front of you. Focus on a drishti, focal point in the room. Very good. On an exhale, shift your hips back. Start to straighten out that right knee as you lift your right toes up towards the ceiling. Now you want to keep your hips stacked over that left knee. So if you notice that your hips are pulling back, heel toe your right foot forward, and that's going to help you with your alignment, keeping your hips stacked over that left knee. Frame your right foot or your right knee. On an inhale, lengthen. On an exhale, fold. Five deep breaths here. Continue to pull that right hip back as you lengthen through the spine. Very nice. Connect with your Ujjayi breathing. And exhale, shift forward. Going into a low lunge or a lizard lunge. We're going to heel toe our right foot over to our right side of our mat. Bring your right palm underneath your chest. You can stay right here and just continue. I'll shift a little forward or back so you can see. So you can keep your palms underneath your chest, keeping your chest lifted forward, and pull your hips down. 5 breaths here. Nice. Now to move on to the next phase of our lizard lunge, you can roll onto the outer edges of your right foot. Start to slowly come all the way down. Bring elbows to the ground. If you notice your body might tilt towards the left side, and see if you can evenly distribute the weight on both of your elbows, squaring off your hips, and bring chin to chest. 5 breaths here. Breathe into the tight spaces in your hips. Visualize your breath flowing freely throughout those tight spaces, opening you up. Please start to bring palms underneath your chest. Heel toe your right foot back to center. Frame your right foot, tuck left toes, lift left knee. Engage your core and send that right leg all the way up. Slowly bring your right foot to the ground. Inhale, shift into a plank. And exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale into your cobra. And exhale, going into a child's pose or a down dog, taking 5 breaths here. Reconnect with your intention. Very nice, everyone. You're in child's pose. Press into your palms. Shift forward. Tuck toes. Shift back to down dog. Inhale, extend your left leg all the way up. Stack your hips. Bend your left knee. Step your left foot all the way forward. Drop your right knee to the ground as you come into your low lunge. Continue to pull your hips forward. Nice. Your knee can go past your ankle. You don't want it to go past your toes. If that happens, just heel toe that left foot forward to keep your alignment in place. And again, we're continuing to lean our hips down towards the earth as we lift our chest up towards the sky. Feel that opening throughout that right hip flexor. And on an exhale, shift your hips back. Lift your left toes up. Frame your left foot. Again, you want to keep alignment with your hips stacked over right knee. If you need to heel toe your left foot forward, go right ahead and do so to keep that alignment. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. If you have a block at home, you can frame your knees with your blocks as well. Very good, everyone. 3 more breaths here. Continue to pull that left hip back as you straighten out your left knee. Nice. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And on your next exhale, shift forward. Coming into our lizard lunge, bring both palms underneath your chest. Staying right here for 5 breaths. We're slowly working our way into our lunge. So continue to pull hips down towards the earth. Palms are underneath your chest. Press shoulder blades together. Gaze out in front of you. Very nice. Then we're going to heel toe that left foot over to the left side of our mat, about an inch or 2. Then roll onto the outer edges of your left foot. Start to bring your elbows to the ground, moving very slowly and mindfully here. You can press palms into the ground here. Notice if your body starts to lean towards the right. See if you can square off your hips. Evenly distribute the weight on both of your elbows. Bring chin to chest. 5 breaths. Very good. 2 more breaths here. And slowly bring palms underneath your chest. Shift your hips back if you need to heel toe that left foot back to center. Frame your left foot, tuck right toes, lift right knee. Engage your core and send your left leg all the way up. Step your left foot down into your down dog. Inhale, shift into a plank. Exhale, knees, chin, and chest. Slide your chest through your hands, coming into your straight arm cobra. Good. Press shoulder blades together. Lift your chest. Press into your palms and see if you can lift your thighs off the ground. Nice. And slowly bring thighs back onto the ground. Bend your knees and shift into a child's pose. Knees together. Forehead to the ground. Press into your palms. See if you can allow your sit bones to rest on your heels. Extend your arms at your sides. Allow your arms to rest. So you release tension throughout your shoulder. Grab hold of your heels. Start to lift your hips up and roll onto the crown of your head. You can grab hold of your ankles, your calf, or your heels. And exhale, release, come back into your child's pose. Extend your arms out in front of you. Press into your palms as you walk your palms back to meet your knees. So you're sitting onto your shins. Nice. And on an inhale, circle arms all the way up. On an exhale, twist to the right, placing left palm on right knee. And right hand to left foot, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, gaze out at your left shoulder. And release your twist. Inhale, circle arms all the way up. Exhale, twist to the left, bring right palm to left knee, left hand to right foot, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, gaze out at your right shoulder. And release. Nice. Bring palms out in front of you into your tabletop. Cross your ankles and then allow yourselves to sit on your sit bones. Nice. I'm just going to change the screen so you can fully see me. All right, moving into our warm-ups or down-ups. All right, we're going to extend our legs out in front of us. Nice. Remove some of that flesh from your sit bone so you're sitting up nice and tall, pressing palms at your sides. Press into your palms, lengthen through the spine. Very good. Your quads are contracted, you're lengthening through your hamstrings, and feet are flexed. 3 breaths here. Feel yourselves being grounded, rooted onto your yoga mats. And keeping this foundation, the strong core, legs extended, you can release your hands. Take your left foot and bring it up so you're bending left knee. Allow your left heel to come as close to your left sit bone as much as possible here. We're going to take our left hand, bring it behind us. Inhale with our right arm, lengthening through the spine. And on an exhale, bring right elbow to the outside of left knee, gazing out at your left shoulder. If this is a little much for you, you can wrap your right arm around left knee, pulling your left knee in towards your chest. Nice. Release your twist. Extend the left leg. And then bend your right knee. Bring your right foot close to that right sit bone. Nice. Bring right palm behind you. See if you can allow your right arm to rest against your spine. Take left arm, lengthen through. And exhale, bring left elbow to the outside of right knee. Again, if this is a little too much, you can wrap your left arm around right knee, pulling right knee in. Gaze out at your right shoulder. Left foot is flexed. Keep your chin lifted. Nice, and release. Extend both legs out in front of you. And again, we're sitting up nice and strong, lengthening through the spine. On an inhale, circle arms all the way up. On an exhale, fold with your hips, lead your chest forward. Grab hold of your big toes with your index and middle finger. From here, you want to keep your back as straight as possible. Bend elbows and continue to pull forward. 4 deep breaths. So we're not necessarily bringing our chin to our chest just yet. We're keeping our chin lifted and just leading our heart forward. You can start to feel your belly pressing against your thighs. Continue to bend elbows. Nice. Now you can slowly start to fold a little deeper, bringing chin to chest. You can grab hold of your heels, your ankles, and the outer edges of your feet. Continue to bend your elbows and fold with every exhale. Slowly release the grip, coming up one vertebra at a time. Nice. Roll your shoulders back. Bring hands behind your glutes. Fingers point forward towards your heels. We're going to bend our knees and reverse our tabletop. On an inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Press shoulder blades together, slightly tilt your head back. And exhale, bring your sit bones to the ground. Nice. This time we're going to go ahead and bring our heels together, coming into a butterfly pose or a bound angle. So heels together, you can bring your index and middle finger to your big toes. You can interlace your fingers and then bring them onto your entire left and right toe. Whatever feels good for you this morning. On an inhale, roll shoulders back, lift your chest. And on an exhale, fold forward. Bringing chin to chest. You can continue to bend elbows, pressing elbows into your knees. Or you can release the tension in your hands and just allow your arms to rest down in front of you as you fold. Good. Slowly coming up one vertebra at a time. Allow the bottoms of your feet to touch the mat. Arms behind you, and this time windshield wipe your knees from side to side. Nice, feel that nice little massage throughout your glutes. Good. And then we're going to shift forward, so we're sitting on the center of our mats. Extend your arms out in front of you, press into your feet, lift your chest, core is engaged, and slowly roll back one vertebra at a time. Very good. Extend your arms up overhead, stretch out your legs. Give yourself a nice full body stretch. Ooh, bring your arms at your sides. And then we're going to, for a moment, contract every muscle in our body. So lift your head, lift your arms and your legs off the ground about an inch and just contract every muscle. Tighten the muscles in your face, make fists with your hands, and then let it all go. As you settle into your final pose, your Shavasana. Press your shoulder blades together. Allow your arms to rest at your sides. Feet pop out in front of you. Chin tucks towards your chest as you lengthen the back of your neck. Coming back to our intention. Release any of that tension throughout your jaw, throughout your nose and your eyes. Allow your eyes to sink back into their sockets as the space between your brows begins to widen, begins to soften. Allow the awareness that you have created this morning to rest at the center of your forehead. Open up to that peace and clarity. And begin to wiggle out your fingers, wiggle out your toes, circle out your wrists, your ankles, stretch your arms up overhead. And bend your knees, draw them into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Do roll from side to side. Drop your knees over to the right, coming into your fetal. As you rest your head on your right arm, pressing left palm into the ground. Slowly making your way up into an easy cross leg. Bringing palms together at heart center. And may the long sun continue to shine on you. May love always surround you as your inner light continues to guide you. Stay safe. Keep compassion and love in your heart at all times. And enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste. Let me unmute you.